They can clearly see what I'm wearing too. Acting like yours is all like special and shit.
Mine is like special and shit.
Hold on, girl. Sit down, cause you don't have those no more.
Wait, it feels like I'm sending my shirt.
Oh shit, you got mine. Hey, you got mine. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say, it ain't no titty. Wait, bro, this is supposed to be a serious video. Come on.
Alright.
We're supposed to be grown adults here. Adults.
Right.
Adults. We're entering adulting questions. We're supposed to be adults here, so let's act like it, okay? We're supposed to be the mature adults on social media. Let's act like it, okay? What's going on, Mert fam? What's going on, Mert fam?
Welcome back to our channel, guys.
If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that button, turn on post notifications, and join the family. We're starting off with a banger for y'all. Team Ryan merch! Locking in November 14th, I'm dropping Team Ryan merch. Y'all need to go cop it to be a part of the Team Ryan. Y'all have been wanting Team Ryan merch for a minute. A long time. Y'all have always asked for it. So we have
Team Fontana.
Okay, you know.
Which I didn't even have to speak. I didn't even have to speak for my girls. I'm summoning all my girls.
Okay.
Because I already know.
We'll see. We're having a competition.
Y'all don't hurt Ryan too much in the comments. Don't hurt him.
Hold on. Don't start.
Don't hurt him in the comments.
Oh, we gonna see at the booth.
Well,
on November 14th, we gonna see.
Well, because at the booth, they're really gonna hurt your feelings. So I'm just saying, don't do it to him yet.
I'm not gonna hurt.
Don't do it to him yet. Okay? Don't do it to him yet. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, we'll see. We're dropping Team Ryan and Team Fontana merch on November 14th. Mine is literally just a compilation of me and who I am. And then we got, you know, Miss I Wanna Show Off. No humble. All cocky. We don't want that shit.
I know.
We're free spirits over here. We're free spirits over here. We don't give a fuck what people say. We don't have to look perfect on shirt.
You're part of the Fontana family. You kind of just know that it just speaks for itself. So, like I said, let's not hurt him too much.
We're running a competition.
Girls.
Who's gonna sell the most amount of their team's shirts? So y'all know how like people be battling on TikTok and shit? We're about to be battling with who sells more shirts. Whoever sells least amount of shirts within a 3-day time span is gonna have a big ass consequence to do. Behind the scenes, what y'all don't see, or I mean maybe realize it, but like we really be in competition, y'all know? In a healthy way though. I be pulling the best pranks. My team always be winning the challenges. And I just be rocking it. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I got a lot of Team Ryan. She thinks that she's got a lot of Team Fontana. When we drop on November 14th, it's literally gonna go for 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. By Sunday night, drop cuts off. We got plenty of stock. The shirts are gonna be $40 each. We're being completely transparent with y'all about the whole thing.
It's honestly something that you guys have been asking for a long time, and the OGs know. We did like merch. Just very random merch back in the day, and it was fun. It was fun while we did it, and we haven't done it in a long time. The ones that have the OG merch, we love y'all. Y'all are literally OGs, because that's literally crazy. But we wanted to bring something back that was just kind of fun, because that's what Ryan and I do. We pick fun at each other, and this is kind of like a fun way to do that and get y'all involved.
I'm curious, because like, I feel like Team Ryan is strong as shit. I feel like people know, like, I just be like, doing the most.
Really excited for that. We've been working on this for a while.
This is the best quality shirt we probably ever dropped too. Like they're all oversized fits. We're wearing extra larges, so we got them like oversized. The sleeves, we want it bigger. We want y'all to be able to kind of wear it how we wear it in a sense. Like oversized, like chill, like.
But if you like
if we see y'all with these shirts in public too, I might just give you a kiss.
All right, not too damn much.
You
know what?
Bro.
I hope you see a dude out in public with this on.
Hey, man.
And you go give him a big ass smooch and tell him to tune it up. Today we're gonna be answering questions all about adulting. We actually wanted to do this video like a while ago, but we had just moved into the house and we wanted to get settled into the house and kind of just honestly our adult life and how things have felt so much different in the house. I feel like you guys ask us a lot about the real life stuff, buying a house and finances and just all things adult that you really don't know about until adulting literally hits you in the face. So those are the questions that we kind of just want to answer.
Everything y'all see from us is like super just like, it's our personality. We're just goofy people. So we wanted to try and sit down and actually have like a real life moment with y'all and like take you guys really in our house, really in our minds of like how shit goes behind the scenes. With how we're feeling in the house now, just in life in general, going from living in an apartment for 5 years and then now we're in a house, like all year we've kind of just like our mindset and just everything about us has just slowly adapted into such a more, one, positive, but two, just more
established.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I have you.
Yeah.
That's why I have you.
Yeah.
And
I'm not remembering.
well, you're not established yet, honey, but
But you keep talking while I'm remembering.
this is like in the walls of Montana and Ryan. Like I don't know how to like put it, but we've gone through so much in life. Just in these past 5 years that y'all have seen, we've tried to take you guys on everything that we've gone through. Super open with y'all. Like I feel like we're the most open creators or influencers, whatever the hell you call us. People that post online about their lives. Like I feel like we're the most open people. We be telling y'all literally everything. We want to like dive in deeper.
At least we try to.
Yeah, and like I said, like with being in this house, like we're so grounded now.
And I just want to say everything that we're going to talk about is just based off of Ryan and I's life experience. We don't know it all. We're still learning every day. We're still growing up every day.
That's the one thing about life is you always have to learn. No matter where you're at in life, there's always somebody out there doing something different. It doesn't even necessarily have to be better. It could be just different than you, that you learn from them and you use it in your lifestyle.
This was probably the most asked question, how we split finances. I find it kind of crazy that this may be like an unpopular opinion or things that we just do in our marriage, and honestly we did before we were married.
We were on social media.
My money is his money and his money is my money. So basically anything that I make or we make or he makes individually, it all goes into one account, and that's how we pay bills, food, whatever it is. I saw a lot of people ask if we did share finances. If you want to buy something, how do I feel? And if I want to buy something, like how do you feel?
So how we kind of like Montana said, before social media, we literally had the same bank accounts, but we'll have like different cards that we pay ourselves. So like we have our business, and then our business which is us, and then it pays us. Right? So then like in a sense, we're like almost giving ourselves allowances.
Right.
And then you have your savings account, obviously, that you pull and put money into. We'll then pay ourselves a certain amount per month, if that makes sense. And then we'll have like our personal credit cards and stuff like that. That's how we kind of like differentiate, but everything is even. You get paid in the business account. It takes care of all of your expenses, all that type of stuff, right? In one account. And then from that account, after you pay all the bills and everything for the month, we split it. We give ourselves like a small allowance or whatever, and then we put into a savings account.
If you choose to not do that before you're married, that's completely understandable. But my unpopular opinion is that when you are married, you are becoming one. And I do feel like it's super beneficial to make everybody's money in the relationship one account. I just feel like when you're married, you become one, and if you have issues financially with splitting money with your partner, maybe that's, a red flag. Like, why wouldn't you want just everything in your marriage to actually become one?
The household is building together up.
Right.
So it's like when you are working as a unit, you'll see more success that way, and that's how we've seen it since before we were even married.
Yeah, we've both seen examples of when finances are split, how much arguments and kind of like maybe slightly competitiveness in salaries or whatever it is. And I feel like to avoid that, no matter what, both of our money is going towards things that we both own. So it's like at the end of the day, it's kind of less of a headache if things are just shared and understood. How long was the entire process for building and buying your house?
The building process of our house took 9 to 10 months. I've actually always wanted to talk about this. This house, and we've always said it in the sense of it's not our forever home. And what we mean by that is it's our investment home. Of course it's not. I want 6 kids. I only got 3 bedrooms. Like, the fuck? It can't be, we're gonna have 6 bunk beds up to the ceiling? You know, eventually when God blesses us with children, we're able to, hopefully this fertility stuff goes through and we're good and we start having kids. Even then, it's not gonna be until like 3 years by the time we need to even find a bigger house.
Yeah.
So it's like we went into this house knowing what we can pay or what we want to pay and being able to, because like you have to set yourself for success. You can't be making all this money or whatever the case is, and we see it all the time. It's insane. The mindset to it is crazy. Making all this money, and then you go buy this house that you can afford, but like, you're not saving shit now. You know what I'm saying? We went into that house being like, look, we want to pay a certain amount on our mortgage per month, and that's it. We don't want to go over it. And that's what we went to our realtor and like our agent and said, that's what we want. So we found this neighborhood, right? So the neighborhood and the community we found is a brand new neighborhood. We got in at phase 1. And I always say to people that have asked me about like this house is to invest into an area that's growing. Look at your house as an investment, especially if it's your first house. Look into an area that's growing. Our area around us is growing so much. So fast, so much. Every time we hear a new store, Walmart's popping up, or a Sam's Club, or a high school is just built up the streets, like, we're like, yes.
Yeah.
Because that's more money added to our house when we do sell it.
Right. So
like we bought it at a certain price, it's gonna be double by the time we sell it. Just the housing prices where we are is just going up because of how much the community is growing and how many people is coming to the area. That's what we wanted to invest to. This house was a part of like phase 1 of our community, and there's like 5 different phases. Just alone, our house is already a quarter up of the price that it was at, what we bought it for. It's already a quarter up. That's just in 10 months of us living here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we always say this was our investment home. It's not our forever home because we know we just want to make money off the house. Right. But we want to be in a nice house that we like, that's us. So because we're going to be in here maybe like 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on when, as our family grows. The process of building this house was we found this neighborhood. It was a builder. They gave us all the options laid out on the table for what the structure and which house square footage wise we wanted and all that. We found this house was what we wanted to pay per month. From there, we did like our upgrades and all that stuff, just like at leisure of what our cup of tea was with the stone and the beiges and the golds and all that kind of stuff. We did those little add-ons with them. And then that's why we didn't do like the wall with the builder, because builders charge double the price, right? So that's why we're doing like our living room wall is literally getting done next week. And like the whole living room is going to be completely different. We're doing it for like a quarter of the price of what the builder would have charged us to do it.
Right.
We did like the main upgrades that we want to do, like the back doors, like the way they slide double, like it's like on an L. Did add to the house that you won't be able to do after. The house is already built. So that's kind of like the process of how it was built, and it took 10 months. At first, it was a little adjust that we need to get used to. But now we are super happy.
Yeah.
Super happy. Definitely. Our clubhouse just opened. Like we have like a 50,000 square foot clubhouse on a golf course, full gym, a restaurant, bar, tennis courts, pickleball courts, basketball courts.
Don't forget to ask every single question in the book, because you want to know your HOA fees if you have an HOA. You want to know quarterly fees if you do have them, because that was something new for us that we really didn't know anything about until they were like, hey, you owe X amount of money. We're like, what is this? So it was like stuff like that that's like, this is your house now. If you want pest control, you have to go buy it yourself. If you want filtered water for your house, like that's a whole separate thing. Like just little things that really, like when you have your own house, you like everything is yours. Like everything is not gonna get done for you. Like this isn't an apartment building, so it's just more to think about, but it's really just getting adjusted. That's why honestly I'm very, very glad that when we decided to move away from home, I saw so many ask this, but I feel like we would recommend apartment living for a while. Like just see how it is, just being you two, living on your own, getting adjusted to that, and then eventually buy a house.
It's just a different, it really is just, it's just stepping stone. I did love apartment living. I think we did it a little too long. When you buy a house, you just leveling up. I'm not gonna lie, because everything you put into this house, and even when you're paying your mortgage, it's going back to you because the house price is going up.
Right.
And it's like you're paying yourself. You're not paying somebody else, and then that money's just gone. Pay our house, and then our house has the equity in it that when it sells, it's almost as if we're just paying ourselves. And it's like we don't have this like crazy mortgage to where we can't pay it.
I think that's the biggest thing, is like setting yourself up for success.
I'm just gonna call it out for what it is. You'll see all these influencers go buy some crazy shit, right? Some crazy house. I'm like, good for them. All comes out in the end. Put the for sale sign in the ground.
Right. Yeah, there's a reason why the house is sold very fast.
They did all this to show off for the cameras and stuff, and it's like, you don't even have to be that deep. When you're real with yourself, that's when you're real to your audience, and that's why we're so real with y'all. I don't know, maybe it's because we're just different. We've been through so much, and it's like, what do we have to like hide? That's what we did going into this house, is knowing our limits on what we want to spend, because what if like our business outside of social media, like what if nobody shows up tomorrow? Like we're not making no money. It's like, all right, we have to like be able to, if it all ends tomorrow, right? Some drastic thing happens or something, it's like you gotta be able to live still. You know what I'm saying? You gotta still be able to pay your bills and all this other stuff. So it's like you gotta know what your means are. Because I feel like social media just puts on this like big front.
The best, less stressful route to go, because you don't want to be buying a house and then sitting there and being like, fuck, how are we gonna, you know, like that is like the worst feeling to probably be in. More creator based, but how do you split work responsibilities? Like editing and planning content. Honestly, editing now, like it's very like back and forth. It really just depends on the day. Like the days that we do have to edit a video, it's like, okay, if I have brand deals to film or I have meetings to do, then he'll edit, or vice versa. So editing really is just like depending on the day and like what we have.
We just do whatever we can to help each other. Right,
exactly. And that's how we genuinely just work. It's like if I can help him out to make his life easier, then I'll help him, and then vice versa. It's just like anything. When you do it for a long time, you kind of just get adjusted to it, and it kind of just becomes your life. And I feel like that's also the fun in it, especially if you love what you do, is that you just like pick up the camera and it just kind of flows from there. And I feel like even when we meet a lot of you guys in person, we have these conversations, you guys are like, how are you guys so good at like pushing out content all the time? And I genuinely just feel like it's because we've been doing it for so long. So obviously just like anything you do, that's like muscle memory. I feel
like it's what we love.
Yeah, and it's just what we love to do. So I feel like that's why we're always like, we'll never not have you guys in the loop, because we love it. We love doing that.
We love the family we built.
Yeah.
Like y'all are definitely our push. And also, we just love sharing our life with you guys, because we feel like in some weird way, there's like a connection. So, like, I don't know how to put it, but it just, and when we meet every one of you, or when we do in person, it's like, it already feels like there's like a connection.
Yeah, like we like already know you guys. How to fix your credit score? Yeah, you go.
Yeah? Yeah. So, what's crazy, a lot of what we have is actually on my credit. And the thing is nowadays you need credit. Like it's a must.
And not even like,
because they were coming for Montana. Like when we were buying a house, when we bought a car, like they were coming. Montana had to buy my Corvette outright because she couldn't get a loan or nothing with the bank. They wouldn't give it to her, so she had to buy my car, the Corvette, outright because of that.
Listen, he's making out like I have bad credit. No, they literally, like, so many banks have told me,
you had bad credit.
Is I don't have bad credit, I just have no credit. And I'm like, okay, so me having a credit card for the past 5 years has meant absolutely nothing. It's meant absolutely nothing.
But it's because she doesn't use it. She doesn't use it.
Apparently I don't use it enough.
Yeah, but they want that. When you open a credit card, you gotta use it.
I know, but I do, but I don't like have a.
You use it, you pay it. You use it, you pay it. That's how you build it.
I do, but like, I don't know. So that to me, credit still is like hard. And that's.
I'll admit this. I'm gonna admit this. What jump started my credit? I'll admit this. I'll tell y'all straight. When I started my credit, I actually took out a loan for your ring. I never told her this. When I started my credit journey, I took out a loan for her ring, right? 3 months later, paid it off. That's what built my credit. Cause like I knew like once you take out like whatever loan, once you pay it off, it's gonna build your credit. And I had no credit at the time because I was like, what, 20 years old when I bought that?
But that's honestly really smart. Like stuff like that is actually really smart to do because that's just gonna like jumpstart your credit. Even if you have the money, like take out the loan and then like pay it right away.
I just took the chance. I was like, yo, I know this is what's gonna build my credit, so I just need to do it, right? I had a credit card. It had not a lot of limit on it, whatever, but pretty much like how you fix your credit is stuff like that, like pay your bills on time, put money on your card, but then pay it off. Put money on your card, then pay it off. Like, don't get me wrong, it's gonna take a little bit, because like that buying a house nowadays is like, they're all over credit. Within 8 months, Montana went from having no credit to having all the credit, because like I put a car in her name. Like I switched like the Range Rover when we had that, and she like got onto those payments so that would help her credit out. Just like stuff like that like helps credit build.
How do you keep a happy marriage or solve the issues? The short answer, communication, being best friends, and
being best friends is a huge one, I feel like.
Yeah.
I know like she's here for me. Mm-hmm. And I make it very known that I'm here for her. Like I want to see her thrive, succeed, be a light, be like the best energy that she can be for herself, for me, for everyone. Wanting to do fun things with each other and laugh with each other. And I feel like I still get butterflies around you.
Yeah.
I feel like I still am, I don't want to say like the cupcake phase, because I don't feel like it's different.
I feel like
it's different. It's like a genuine just love for you.
And I feel like it's like a safe place. Like I feel like when you first start dating, it's like that like super intense, like trying to figure out who that person is, but like now like I know him like the back of my hand, but it's like I know that in any situation that I'm in or wherever I'm in or whatever type of headspace I'm in or whatever, like at the end of the day, I know that he's like my everything and like my safe place.
Now I do want to say, aside from the lovey-dovey stuff, she calls me out for my bullshit, alright?
I know that's right.
She puts me in my place, 100%.
And that's communication. And that is what, I'm just being honest.
If I'm on some bullshit, she calls it out.
Need to stand on like what their boundaries are, what their level of respect is. If I'm being disrespectful or he's being disrespectful, or we're in some type of mood or whatever, you're having a conversation and you need to communicate what's wrong, because he can't read my mind and I can't read his mind. And if you guys aren't talking, it's gonna build arguments, irritations, resentment. It's just like nothing will ever get fixed if you're not being honest and truthful, communicating how you feel. It doesn't matter if it's like a hard conversation or something stupid. If it's something that's bothering you, it should be listened and heard and understood. Like he said, like if I think that however he's acting and I need to like tell him I don't like that or whatever, then he should listen to it and understand what I'm saying and fix it. It's not like okay, like I'm sorry, and then
just like brushed off.
Yeah.
Like if you feel like that, then that's not right.
Yeah.
Because nothing should be brushed off. It should be understood, listened, like she said. I feel like there has been moments of things where obviously things got brushed off, right? Mm-hmm. And those are the things you learn from, in a sense of like, that shit ain't right. Right. Like I can't be just brushing it up. Like I hold myself accountable. She's feeling this type of way, like I need to listen next time. I need to do better next time, or this time. Like she's telling me now, revisit it, whatever it is, and don't go to sleep arguing. Like end that shit in that day.
Yeah. How do you handle getting your overdue work done without stressing over the future work? Girl, procrastination.
That's just holding yourself accountable.
Me? I'm a procrastinator, and it pisses him off like really bad. We actually argue about that time and time again. And it's not that I don't like mean to procrastinate, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I really could like do this later, but I really just shouldn't. The one thing though that will stress you out more than anything is procrastinating, because I always will tell myself I could do it later, but then when I do it later, it stresses me out. So that's just something that, don't procrastinate. Just do it. If you know, you will feel so much better about yourself if you just do your work now. You know that you're gonna have different work the next day, the upcoming week, so why wait when you could get it done even early and then have some time to just breathe, and then you know that work is going to be coming for you later.
How to not procrastinate is holding yourself accountable. What she just did there is holding herself accountable by saying it to herself. I procrastinate. But that, once you get to that level, it's all the levels of life. Now once you pass that, it's discipline. Now you have the discipline to just get your work done, and now you're organized for the future work that's coming.
Also, that was actually a big word that we prioritize in our marriage is accountability, because I feel like if you're taking accountability, you're just owning yourself. You're owning the mistakes, or you're owning what happened, or taking responsibility, basically. And I feel like accountability in any sense is hot, right? If I give him attitude, and like I can see that because I gave him attitude, like this happens sometimes. I'm just a girl, but I don't mean to be, okay? I don't mean to just be a brat sometimes, okay? But like sometimes I will have attitude and I'll like say something and it's like real bitchy, I won't lie, but I don't, like it's not for any reason. I just have an attitude and I can tell it bothers him, and that's when I have to be like, I'm sorry, like, there's times where I'll be like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. But playing fire with fire is not ever good for anybody involved. Kind of just like a taking accountability sometimes of both sides is good. Or if you know that you're in the wrong, girls, yeah. You don't need to know that. How are you mentally, and how has the baby journey been going? Honestly, really good. I feel like this is the most clear-minded I've been in a really long time about it, because if you guys have seen a recent video, we are going back to the fertility doctors, but we did find a whole new group of doctors. I left that appointment. I felt so fresh and clear, and we have a plan, and everything is pushing forward, and a lot is probably gonna happen this month. That is gonna hopefully set us up really good for the next couple of months of really trying and actually hopefully having even an ounce or a chance of it happening actually. So I feel like we've been really good. Well, I don't want to speak for you, but do you feel like we've been really good about it?
Yeah, I think it definitely taught us that the whole journey has taught us that, you know, our story is different and everything happens for a reason. And maybe our story is different because under God's blessing one day that we have ours, our story reaches somebody that needs the motivation or the inspiration to keep pushing. So many stories in our comment sections have definitely helped us even see that.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like we're one of those ones that our story is just different for a reason.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't know what it is, but
God does.
Yeah.
So that's all that matters. I feel like that's been like one of like the biggest things for a while, that like when we got out of that appointment, I remember for so many months I was talking to Ryan. I was like, I just feel like me and God are just so distant right now. I don't know his plan for me. Like, I'm kind of mad. And like I didn't know, but then leaving that appointment, it was like, it just reassured me that okay, it is very much on his timing, and that it'll be beautiful for whenever he blesses us. You guys always keep the house clean, because we clean every damn day.
Yeah, 2 German Shepherds that shed, you have to clean every day, or your house is gonna just feel dirty. Things might not be out of place, but their hair everywhere just makes your house feel dirty.
No, literally. I can't even be in the kitchen without wiping down the counter.
What's something that you both cherish in life? I cherish our love.
I literally, the first word that came to my mind was love.
I genuinely like get scared of the afterlife. That I'm not trying to be like all sappy and shit, but like I get scared of the afterlife, that when my time comes, now that I have her and I've met her, that I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself in the afterlife. Because if I don't find her, I'm gonna crash out. I'm dead ass. Me and God is gonna be talking. We're gonna be in an argument. Damn, bro, we just gone forever.
No, we'll find each other.
That's why I cherish our love now, because we have it now. I don't know what it is, too. It's just like our bond. It's just like how we go about life, how we go about things, how we're able to like make decisions together, and like we built a house together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So say like all the time is that I feel like everybody in life, they experience love, but I feel like it's fewer that people actually get to experience their soulmate. And I feel like we've definitely been one of the lucky ones to be able to actually experience what it feels like to be soul tied with somebody. And that is like a different type of love. And I still think that any kind of love is worth it. And I think that love does like conquer everything. And I feel like life is easier when you have love in it. But that soulmate feeling, I always feel grateful that I've been able to feel that and to have that in my life. And I definitely feel like I was one of those people that God was like, yeah, you need him. It feels so real that it feels not real sometimes.
I'm currently going through family problems as well. Is it hard to let go?
Girl, yes. I've had two very different situations where I feel like, it's just hard. It's hard to talk about because a lot of the stuff that I wish I could talk about does need to be private, and I know that I don't owe protection over anybody. Like, I don't owe that. Yeah, I do feel like it's hard to let go. Like, nobody talks about being a family and having mom, dad, siblings. Now it's like only me. And so like nobody prepares you for that type of feeling. It is hard to adjust to that and to let go of that.
I would definitely say it is hard at first. I'm a guy, so it might be a little different. Yeah, I mean, at first, I would definitely say it's hard to let go. It's hard, whatever the situation is, it's hard and confusing. And I think for me, time was the tell factor. And after a while, it's like I have my own life, my own personal problems within these walls that I have to protect. It could be family or friends. When that time told, it's like the only thing that mattered was what was in these walls. At that point, it was like, yeah, I'm good to let go. I gotta protect my peace.
It's actually really crazy having a relationship with God can have and can do for your life, and like the prayers that you pray, girl, he's listening. Because I feel like once you start getting into those, like, you know, if these friendships or these family members are in my life for all the right reasons, like show me that. But like if otherwise they're not, it's like show me that they're not right for me, right to be in my life. And I feel like Ron and I have just experienced like a lot of that.
God guides, and you just have to open your eyes and see it.
Yeah.
And like he'll put it right in front of you.
And you'll want to deny it every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
You have to see his signs and follow them.
What would be one of the first things you try and do when you're pregnant? Go buy baby clothes.
Yeah, right? I feel like that's every first pregnant.
Are you managed budgeting for all the things and knowing when you were overspending?
And we for sure overspend. We buying walls in this bitch.
Listen.
But we gave it to ourselves for this year.
Yes. When you are buying a house, most of your money is going to your house. Like, that's just...
But so the thing is with this house, we said to ourselves, like, we don't got kids. Whatever we want right now into the house, no. Dump whatever we want to do into this house. Obviously reasonable. There's not only so much you could do. You want to get the wall done in the living room? Want to get the ceiling done? Want to get all the furniture? Get it done this year.
Now. Get it done now, before we start having kids.
Yeah, so like... Yeah, so that's kind of like how, we definitely put it all in one, because like normally you would do it like over a couple years or whatever, but like we already said to ourselves we're not going to be staying in this house forever, so it's like we want to just get it done fast. Whatever we get done, we get done, and make it ours. I feel like that's why we love our house so much.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, overspending, that's going to happen when you buy a house.
Advice for a relationship wanting to get married ASAP. Go elope. Traditional big weddings are cool. If you have any little ounce of pressure on you with having a big wedding, of like there's some type of family drama, or go elope. Take the closest people to you that you know loves you and go elope. I genuinely feel, it was a thing before us, 100%, but I feel like we put that shit in the field. I feel like we brought that shit to light. Even though our dumbasses went and did a big ass wedding, which we loved anyway, our elopement that we did was a little fast because of this predicament we were put in. We had a little bit of time to actually think to ourselves, like, damn, maybe we should just elope and do it nice. It would have possibly been better than our actual wedding. Because our wedding was beautiful. Beautiful. I think best wedding of all time. Don't get me wrong, there's so many like Indian weddings, Lebanese weddings that I be seeing that's like shit. All right, y'all be going crazy, all right? For like a week too. But look, we're in America over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely feel like our wedding was amazing.
I loved our wedding so much, but just cut the population of it and then take out the people that, you know, and keep the, right.
Closest 25 people and just go have a small wedding, elopement, and like do it nice for a smaller amount of people. You save so much money. It's less stress on you.
Intimate.
And it's intimate with the people you know is like in your life that you can trust, that you love, like all of that. Our wedding, to be honest with y'all, we looked at it as like, hey, this a party. Because at the end of the day, we were already married. So like we looked at it as like, look, this is a celebration. This is a big party. So that's why there's really no regrets with our wedding. But
you just don't need to do it.
But yeah, you don't need to do it. I feel like elopements are beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you do it like
or just really,
ways.
really intimate weddings like are gorgeous and just as special. Can we give them a baby name that we like but we won't use?
What's that?
Because you're like, we're not gonna use that. We can't use that.
I can't use that name.
Okay, so can I tell them?
You just did.
So
you just told them.
If you have a boy, just take the name. Because Ryan won't let me use it. And I freaking love the name. Kamari.
There's just certain reasons why I can't use it.
I freaking love that name. Think about it every day.
Okay, that's a little over.
No, but when I think of babies, I think of like if we have a son first, like I think about that name.
we've had our names lined up since before we were even on social media. When we first met, we talked about baby names. What were the reasons for you to move out of Miami?
Every single reason in the book, honey bun. No, for real. I didn't like the people. It was too busy.
Yo, stop, bro. People were a vibe.
What the
Wait.
No, they were not. You're not making friends in Miami.
Living.
That's why people say if you're gonna find a girl in Miami or like a relationship in Miami, like you're not gonna. I dead serious couldn't trust a Miami soul to be friends with. Ryan would justify Miami for no reason.
Dude, I like Miami. I like getting on the water. I like going out occasionally, jet skiing, boats, yes.
Okay,
like that's on the water.
Yeah, but that's like a water activity. That's like...
Yeah, that's fun.
You went to Dubai and went on a yacht, so like...
I know, that's why I like Dubai.
Bro.
Why we move out of Miami, be real, you can't find housing there. What we bought here is 3 times the price of Miami. And we're not crazy far out of Miami. We go to Miami probably twice a month.
I don't like living there. It's a very dark place. In my opinion.
Yeah.
I felt very just like not homey. Very dark. What the fuck was that?
Oh shit, bro. Oh, bro. Fucking computer started talking, bro.
Is that...
Didn't quite catch that.
Is that not crazy as fuck? That I was just talking about Miami?
She said, That shit was, bro, my legs, everything, bro. My whole everything is...
Rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I don't know what just happened, but...
It's just the Alexa thing on the computer.
I know, I don't care though. That was crazy. I just said that and she said,
Yeah, that shit was scary, bro. That was scary shit. That was definitely the computer though, like, come on.
I know it was the computer. Reason 1,500 why not to live in Miami. Who's your favorite YouTuber?
YouTuber? Right now? Because I switch up. But like right now it's Trend Twins.
Mine's Cousin Blackwell. We're on 2 different sides of YouTube.
Alright, y'all. We're gonna go. Good God. Goo gaga. We're gonna go ahead and close this out right here. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want us to do another one, maybe a part 2, answer more questions, y'all like this, leave them down in the comments. Make sure you guys follow us on our other social medias. We're gonna be dropping the links soon. Y'all be able to like subscribe and like get the notification, so y'all are up to date. When these drop, it's gonna go crazy. What do y'all think? Comment down below. But we love y'all. See y'all next video. Merk out. Peace.